I guess it's that time again to continue the Renegade Platinum Nuzlocke. And today we are going to be taking on the grass gym. Okay, not the best start. We are going to sweep Gardenia though. We're going to sweep Gardenia, and I do have a plan for Jupiter. Now, it may sound crazy when I tell you that the plan involves using a grass type against her Skuntank. But believe me, there is a reason for it. I don't think that crit was necessary, but just in case it was, I'm glad I got it. Okay, yeah, we are switching immediately. Don't know why she didn't send that in sooner. Since it forced me to swap out the fighting type, which was gaining speed boosts. That took a long time for something that didn't need to take so long. Because, like, it could have had me just walk on either of the petals, but no. Has to be the darker one first. Why isn't streamer mode active? Annoys the hell out of me. Sometimes opening up OBS automatically activates streamer mode, and other times it just doesn't. Hey Bree, how you doing? Glad to hear it. You managed to get some sleep last night? Oh, don't have any regular potions. That's not good. Should be fine though. Nice. I went to bed at like 4 in the morning and then still stayed awake for a while on my phone and then watching YouTube on the TV. Good thing I'm using physical attacks. I don't even have a special attacker on the team right now. They're all either physical or mixed. Nice. What you drawing? I am going to have to see if I can open that. One sec. Ah, cool. You ready to see a sweep? Yeah, I noticed. Like, that was very small. The fact that the AI locks Blossom into using Stun Spore if you're not statused means you really can just abuse it with Substitute. Didn't expect a crit there. That crit might actually screw me over. That crit might actually really screw me over because I need my Fury Cutter to keep getting stronger. Also, the substitute kind of protects me from, you know, her Breloon. Because I don't one-shot that. I hit it twice. After the first one, it breaks my sub, and then I hit it again. Or it does that. Oh yeah, I do one-shot it. It breaks my sub with Mach Punch. That's it. I forgot there's that, but it goes for Sunny Day first anyway, so like... I break the sash, it goes for Sunny Day, I just hit it again. Yeah, that makes sense. And Gardenia goes down. Just like that. Swept by an Anorith. I love how well that works out. Now, Jupiter is concerning, but I do have a plan. But it does involve beating her Skuntank with a grass type. Yeah, I'm going to be taking down Jupiter's Skuntank with Grottle. There is a reason behind it. All will become clear. It's simply the fact that I can spam Curse, max out both my attack and defense, whilst fighting her Sableye or her Tangela. And whilst her Skuntank does have Night Slash, Grottle can't be crit. I do want to buy some more antidotes though, because let's be honest, she can poison me. Still can't buy Great Balls, which is really annoying. At this point in the game, you should be allowed to buy Great Balls. That did more damage than I would like. So did that. They're really doing a lot of damage here. And I don't like it. Oh, hey, Looker. Hang on, what is up these stairs then, if it's not the right way? Oh, great. Should easily just one-shot this. Quick claw again, nice. Twice in a row. Well, shit. Oh, I did less than I expected. Ooh, that is a nice TM. I'll be taking these on one at a time. Double battles do not sound fun. They generally aren't. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Metang. Like, there isn't really anything it can do to me. Case in point. I don't know if you mentioned that you got it for Christmas, but you have mentioned your drawing tablet. I tend to forget stuff all the time. By the way, I caught her in the act again today. Not as bad as last time. She hadn't stuck her head and neck out of her Viv. I just got up, went into the living room, and saw that she was trying to get through, but the gap was too small for her nose to even fit through. I don't need takedown, I'm taking the priority instead. That's annoying. Yeah. I'm thinking of getting some emotes at some point. I just don't have the money right now. Hang on, Bree, have I shown you my model's little friend? True, actually, I could do that. Okay, I need to show you. Just give me a sec. I'll have to find it a sec. Give me a moment. While I'm searching for this, I might as well just then headbutt the nid around. Okay, the image of the little friend is from when she was still working on it. So you'll have to forgive me that it's not complete, but I knew the Zelda music was coming. Image. But there you can see the little friend. So as you can see, it's a little snake friend that sits on my shoulder and has the trans flag colours. She surprised me with it at one point, just told me about it, sent me the image. I had no idea she was going to do that. So I will also at some point get her to make some emotes of that little snake friend. But I do need to name the noodle. Oh shit! I didn't know you had that. And it crit. That was too close for comfort. Metang is probably our best bet here because Staravia is low health, Inferno is weak to flying, or Monferno. Grottle is weak to both flying and bug, and like Umbreon is weak to bug, and I bet you dollars to donuts this thing has a grass type move which would absolutely demolish Skippy. Not a bad held item to find. I'd argue it's a pretty good one. I wouldn't complain about that. I'm not being funny. Have you seen the size of Beedrill? That thing would be terrifying. The fact that it's so weak just doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm gonna have to come back with an empty spot in my party for the Porygon. Yeah. I do like the sound of it. Okay, this is tough because I bet this thing has Thunderbolt, a Psychic move, and I bet it also has a fighting move like Focus Blast. So I'm not going into Umbreon. I'm just gonna do this. I gotta think smart about what coverage moves things could have, you know? And like, the Abraline getting Focus Blast isn't even a Giorno thing, that's a vanilla Pokemon thing. They get Focus Blast. Now, I'm going to make a play that is actually really smart, but doesn't look smart until I explain why. And that is, I'm going to remove Grottel's held item, and I'm not going to give it another one. And here's why. Jupiter's Sableye has knockoff, so I'm not going to get to really use the held item. But if I remove it now, it prevents the knockoff from doing double damage. Seriously, the quick claw pops and I miss. Thankfully, it really can't do much damage to me. But so, oh, 2 quick claws in a row. Ah, great. I am confusion. Okay, Golbat goes down. Okay, Sableye or Tangela? Perfect. I just don't want her sending any Skuntank until after I've spammed Curse. Now, first things first, I'm actually going to take this turn to heal Metang just in case. Because I know she's going to fake out anyway, and I don't want the turn to be wasted. See, what did I tell you? And the only reason I have Return right now is so I have a move I can hit Skuntank with that isn't resisted. Okay, now I need it to do less than half after a curse. Oh, it does way less than half. We are good. High crit ratio doesn't matter when you have shell armor. That's 2 down. That's 3. Gonna heal up. Four. Five. Heal up. This ain't a hardcore Nuzlocke, I can heal up. If I haven't beat it with a regular Nuzlocke, I ain't doing hardcore. Maybe someday. Six. I'm going to heal just to be safe, because that thing does still have Poison Jab, and I need to scout the damage even if I am +6. Gotta play smart. Can't take risks. Torment? I am fine with that. Better than it hitting me right now. Oh, focus energy. That don't matter when you can't crit. But I can fucking crit. Ha, hell yeah. Oh yeah, powder moves still affect grass types. But like, see, this is what I really like about the Giano hacks. They're tough. They can be absolutely brutal. But they're fair. Like, yes, they're tough. But they really do give you access to the tools you need to beat them. Sometimes you'll get unlucky with encounters in the Nuzlocke. You won't have the specific tools you need. But quite a few of the tools are just handed to you. I would just full restore, get rid of the sleep, but you and I both know that if I do that, it's going to outspeed and sleep powder me again. I'd rather wake up naturally so I can attack. Oh, of course, Torment. She puts me to sleep again anyway. I'm just glad I can't be leech seeded. Because this thing is annoying to deal with. It's got Tangela's natural bulk, plus leech seed, and it can keep putting you to sleep. Oh, and it has Giga Drain as well. I will be coming back for Porygon. Oh, the secret key. That means I'll be able to change Rotom's form after I get it. Now, obviously, I can change its form as and when I need to, but for the most part, I'm wondering whether we keep it as Rotom Wash or Rotom Heat. Because we all know they're the best two. I will come back for the sad Porygon. First, while I'm down here, I have the room open now, so I can use it. What does this say? Is this telling me about Rotom? So I'm going to briefly put 2 Pokemon into the PC. And yes, we're making a start on box 2. Right, that box is looking good. If this Togepi ends up with Hustle, I'm releasing it. Just saying. If it ends up with Serene Grace, I will be very happy. Though I won't actually release it, because like, Hustle doesn't affect the accuracy of special moves. her. Porygon was innocent. It has Serene Grace. Perfect. Perfect. I want to go and get the Rotom and Gengar, but I don't have access to Great Balls yet. And catching them with regular Pokeballs is just gonna be really annoying. I mean, that really isn't a lot of money though, like, they are cheap. I mean, I will happily take Dawnstorm. I might as well try and catch them. I've got plenty of Pokeballs. Right, Rotom to the left, Gengar to the right. I can't harm this thing without killing it with Umbreon. Maybe it'll live a Water Pulse. It did live a Water Pulse. Okay. I'll switch back to Umbreon because it's Bulk City. See, this is the problem with not having access to Great Balls yet. Like, catching this thing with regular Pokeballs it doesn't go well. Maybe it wants this. Nope. This thing is not going to get caught easily. It's not even fucking shaking. This is the problem with not having Great Balls at this point. Why don't we have a single Great Ball? Not even just one that we found just lying around. Not a single one. We just haven't had access to them at all. Really, the triple jiggle. eventually it's just gonna run out of PP. It's gonna struggle. It's gonna kill itself, and I'm just gonna have wasted time and resources. It has 5 Pokeballs left, then I'm killing it. So that's number 1 of the 5. Oh, it listened. It understood. It's a Rotom, I've got to name it backwards. And it's a pain in the ass. I'm not messing around. Either it lives in the real lakes or it doesn't. It does. However, it used Curse and it is going to... It almost killed itself. Game Boy Luke. Nope. Don't be a pain like Rotom, just get in the ball. Oh, perfect. Her small confusion. What's its last move? Oh my god, will you stop poisoning me? This Gengar also only has 5 balls left to get caught. Not dealing with it. It has 4 left. And it fucking killed itself. I wasted time and resources for it to fucking commit suicide. Oh, I hate Gengar. I'm gonna have to buy a lot of repels soon. Because I'm gonna have to go through Wayward Cave for the whole thing with Mina, and the issue with that is I have to make sure I don't get an encounter in there that entire time. So I'm going back for the Gabite, and I'm not catching it without any fucking Great Balls. Hang on a sec. Huh, the layout doesn't want to update because that's fucking perfect. What TM is this? If it's shit, I'm kicking your ass. Okay, actually very good for catching Pokemon. Except ghost types. I don't have it. Also, no amount of using that stuff would have prevented that Gengar from killing itself. because Gengar is the worst. I would have preferred a Gligar, but I'll take it. Well, don't you start giving me this shit. You know, I would have had access to Great Balls if I had a Pokemon with Pickup, but I don't have that. Yes, you did hear a dink noise. Do you mean, that dink noise? Yeah, that's, something on my browser. Basically, if I hit enter, it does that. If I hit backspace, it does that. And just typing does a very subtle noise. I need to actually check what all the abilities I have are. I'm going to need a lot of repels. course they have to be regular repels because we can't buy super repels yet. That should be enough. Nothing on my team can even learn false swipe. What the hell? Okay, riddle me this. When nothing on my team can learn false swipe, and I have no way of getting great balls or better, how the fuck am I supposed to catch that Gabite? You know what? Now, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go into the tunnel. I'm gonna go into Wayward Cave. I'm going to see what my encounter is, because that's a static encounter, it's separate. So, I'm gonna see what my regular encounter is. If it's not a Gibble, I come back later for the Gabite. Now, if it is a Gibble, I catch that and kill the Gabite, so it's go fuck itself. Ooh, I can evolve my Pikachu. Okay, I'm coming back for Gabite later then. Well, at least that was easy to catch. Of course. Okay, yeah, I'm not going up there. That's where Gabite is. I'm still rather annoyed that on the second route we got Hoot Hoot, because Shinx would have been better in battle, Zigzagoon would have had pickup, like, Hoot Hoot was quite possibly one of the worst encounters we could have got there, because it's just not great. It fucking lived in... Why? Why? Fucking lived on low health. I guess the obvious choice is this. Longbraid lived on one, hit it with a bubble beam, knocked it out. I'm gonna save. I don't want to lose this progress. I'm just looking at something and thinking. Because, like, I'm just thinking, might be a good idea to take some Pokemon that I plan on using, like, long term, and until I can EV train them, not use them. Now, whilst I do love Skippy, Relegator is better to use in Renegade Platinum than Swampert. I'm gonna have to do some grinding in between streams because I'm making some changes to the team. As for the final member of this eventual team, I may leave it open for now because I'm not sure what I'm going to go with. It's going to depend on what I get. Sure, I can look at Rotom again, why? Ah, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to use as the final member of the eventual team. But I am sure I will think of something. Like, Sizzler would be good, but I've got enough of a fire weakness. Clefable wouldn't be a bad option if I can get one. And there's also Blissey. I'm just trying to think of stuff that is really good but doesn't have a type overlap with that stuff. I mean, there's Mismagius, if I can get one, which I don't think I can. Magnezone would be great if it wasn't for the type overlap. I'm just thinking maybe I'll I don't know what my other encounters are going to be, but for right now at least, I'm going to reserve Rotom for that team. And those are all dual types as well, which is pretty sweet, with no type overlap. We've got Grass Ground, Fire Fighting, Water Dark, Steel Psychic, Fairy Flying, Electric and Ghost. Which is a pretty nice combination. But it does mean I have to consider what's going to be on the current team. I'm going to keep these on. I'm thinking Ivysaur would be good to put on. And, maybe Raichu. Since I'm about to evolve the Pikachu. It gets its best moves via TM anyway. Oh yeah, this would be decent to have on the team for a bit. Of course, the layout doesn't want to stay up to date because it never does. There we go. Fixed it. Although no, it's not showing held items like last night. I'm just checking something in documentation. Probably gonna end this stream soon anyway. Okay, I can get a shiny stone in Heart Home City. I was just wondering when I'll be able to have Togekiss. Yeah, you know what? I'm going for almost 2 hours. I am a little tired. And gonna need to do some grinding as well. So that will be it for this stream. So I hope you all enjoyed and have a great rest of your day. And I'll catch you all again in the next one.